Hey guys, I'm Ollie Matthews, health coach for some of the world's leading entrepreneurs. Now, I was talking to a client literally just now, and I say that every time on a video. I was talking to a client, I was having a conversation about this, and we were talking about certain diets, and we were talking about how the societal norm is to go in for the thing that has that quickest result, which is easy to get kind of suckered into something which isn't necessarily going to be the thing that works for you. Now, whilst I'm not saying that if this thing is going to take 20 days and is actually going to give you results, you should choose the one that takes twice as long. We need to look into a little thing which is going to guarantee you get results. Now, when I work with a client, what happens is we look at 6 different steps. Because if we get all these 6 steps right, the last one, which is healthy maintenance, makes it so easy for us to lose weight. Because trust me, I have been there. Now, health isn't all about weight loss, but losing over 100 pounds to get on the bodybuilding stage, or losing around 100 pounds to get on the bodybuilding stage, was a bit of a chore. And honestly, like, I wish I never got up to that weight, but it happened. And doing that, I fell off multiple times. And one of the reasons for doing that, if I went back now, okay, yes, I got there without looking at those other things. But it took a hell of a lot longer than it should have done, because I went straight into saying I need to eat less and I need to move more, which could cause a lot more stress. Now, when I'd done this, I was a lot younger, so I hadn't been through all the stress that I've been through now. But those 6 steps that gets us to that healthy maintenance, well, 5 steps, because the 6th step is healthy maintenance, allow us to solidify these results. So if we go through them and we go through them backwards, it allows us to see that why simply eating less, simply working out more, potentially sets you up for failure. The more stress, the more cravings, the worse sleep, and all these things that happen. And it also shows why simply going into a detox stage, because the body should be able to do this by itself without having those MLM supplements thrown in there, as I mentioned earlier in one of my videos. But this is going to explain what's going on. So we have this healthy maintenance stage, the 6th step, and we have to go through 5 other steps to get to this 6th step. And that healthy maintenance is where if you are eating around 2,000 calories, but burning 2,500, you're going to easily lose weight. You're not going to crave too much. You're not going to cause more inflammation or water retention or whatever it is going on that is stopping you losing weight at that time. Because inevitably, the basic math is that if you are eating less than you burn, you are going to lose weight. Yeah, there's no other way around it. The problem is if we try that without these other stages, that we're not able to stick to that diet too well, because we start craving more. We start getting more stress. We start causing other health problems. We start not being able to sleep through the night, even less than we're doing now. So we have this healthy maintenance. And the step before that is allowing our cells to be healthy, to have good cellular structure. We're able to get good glucose levels into the cell. We're able to detoxify those cells and so on. We have good cellular health. Now, the stage before that, which people seem to go to a lot of without actually realizing they're causing themselves a lot of harm because they haven't done the other 3 stages, is they go for detoxification. They go to say, I need to go on a detox. They start fasting, they start doing water fast, they start juicing, all these sorts of things. And their body isn't able to detoxify very well. Now, females are notoriously bad for going through certain stages of detoxification. There are 3 stages: 0, 1, and 2. Stage 0 is literally where we take toxins from fat cells and then switch them into water-soluble toxins. So then we go through the 2nd stage, which is stage 1. Yeah, I don't know who decided to start counting from 0 in this case. And then they start mobilizing them. And females are notoriously bad at going through the 2nd stage, which is actually expelling these toxins. Now, we expel these toxins through, and males are pretty bad at it if they've been through a lot of stress as well. I know I had problems with this in the past. And expelling those toxins comes through excretion of toxins, through through getting like crap out of our body, through sweating, through crying, all these different things, exercise and everything like that. And it's hard for us to do that. So what happens, and I've used the analogy before of a crane, like when you go to the arcade, you go to the seafront, and you have these stupidly expensive machines because you're usually there with a kid that is going to cry their eyes out if you do not get them that Peppa Pig cuddly toy. So you end up spending £30 to get that crane to actually go and get that toy and put it out of their shoe. I'm not speaking from personal experience, honestly, but we end up picking up this toxin and we go and we just drop it somewhere else without actually taking it out of the machine. That's what's happening in our body if we don't go through the third stage. And that is having good drainage support to actually get our body working properly so it can expel these toxins. And the two stages before that is good digestive, good gut health. That means that we have to have a good connection with our brain and our gut via a vagus nerve. We have to have good levels of stomach acid, which people seem to have a lot of problems with because many times I've heard of people being diagnosed with lansoprazole in order to lower stomach acid when problems that are actually being caused by acid reflux are down to low stomach acid anyway, which we can go into on another video. But honestly, if you've been prescribed lansoprazole because of high stomach acid, chances are you're actually having the problems because of low stomach acid, and that lansoprazole is causing you a lot more problems as a result. And then before that, we need to have good brain health, good neuroendocrine system support. And the problem is, there's a lot of people that have been through so much stress that they're not been able to sort out their brain health, sort out their gut health and their drainage systems before moving on to these other pieces of the puzzle. Now, what I do, it sounds so overwhelming when I say about these 5, 6 steps. What we have to do is make sure we simply build these foundations first. What is that going to look like? One, that is going to look like getting good hydration in there, getting good quality water in there, maybe adding some ionic level cellular drops, hydration drops, some rehydration drops in there, maybe some pinch of rock salt, but getting good hydration in there. What else do we need to do? We need to check what your blood glucose management is like. A lot of people nowadays have poor blood glucose management, which is going to throw off your immune system, throw off your body's ability to be able to, or your ability to be able to stick to diets, to be able to stop cravings, to stop you having high and low energy throughout the day. We need to look at blood glucose management, and we need to look at routines to allow you. Are you one of these many people that wake up during the night to go to the toilet? Maybe you wake up multiple times and you've just put it down to aging, these sorts of things. We need to look at the reasons those things are happening. And then we look to support this with the good diet. We look at the right training methods, and we look at the right stress management methods, and just build up that accountability. The problem that we have is too many people are going for these quick fixes. You're going to have we want to get quick results. I get that. You're going to try and have higher calorie deficits than you need to, causing you to fall off, causing more stress, causing it to be hell for the people that are around you because you're getting hangry left, right, and center. So work it back from that. Brain health, gut health, drainage support, detoxification support, cell health, and then we get to healthy maintenance. If you do seem overwhelmed at any of the things I've said in this, simply drop me a message and we can chat to allow you to get further and further ahead with your health, see if it is a fit for you. Thank you for watching.